Hi everyone, so what I want to talk about in this video is the 4 books that I've recommended the most this year to my clients. So as you know, I've been doing these book reviews and I'm at book number 51 I'll be uploading, and then it will be the final book in the new year. No, it won't be in the new year, it will be the end of this year. And so I hope you've had a chance to look at them. You can find all of the book reviews on my YouTube channel, Marian Hanson Counselling Service. I've also made little clips of some of the books that I found really interesting, and I've also uploaded them across all my social media, like on Instagram and TikTok. So the 4 books that I've recommended the most, and I'm just going to do a brief reason. The Mental Toughness Handbook by Damien Zerahardis. I've recommended this so much because if you look at the book review, I think this was only about my first or second book review. I bought the book because I just thought it's really interesting. I felt that it would be useful for my clients, and I haven't stopped recommending it. I've used a lot of the exercises from it. It talks about how to gain mental toughness. It gives people tips. It talks about the barriers, the reasons why people are struggling with their mental health and some of the obstacles that get in the way. It's a brilliant book, and I'm sure I gave it 10 out of 10. This one I definitely gave 10 out of 10, and that was Learn to Love Yourself, again by Sophie Dawson. This is all about self-esteem. And the reason I loved this book was because everything in it made sense. A client reading this, or a person reading this with low self-esteem, would get it. They would be like the person is talking to them, and you can tell that she really cares and knows about her topic. It's also a great cover. I love the book cover, but it's just a brilliant book. I've recommended it. I know a number of my clients bought this book and they said it was really useful. I gave it 10 out of 10. I just started reading it and I fell in love with it, and I just think it's a really well written book. Another one that I've recommended a lot, even though I've only bought this not that long ago, is called No More Fighting, 20 minutes a week to a stronger relationship by Alicia Munoz. Now, this book, I know some of my clients have already bought it, but I've also used some of the exercises in this book around the areas of writing a love note to each other, exercises about, there's intimacy stuff in there, there's lots of things in there. It's just one of those books where it's like more of a reference book. You're not going to read through the whole book and then put it on the shelf. You're going to refer to it, you're going to take the exercises from it, you're going to use it as you need it. So that's why it's a really good book. It's well written, interesting, and me as a relationship counsellor, I love finding books where I can say, yes, that makes sense, I love that. So I recommended it to my clients. And the final one, this lady's on TikTok, and she got, I think it said 3 million followers on TikTok, Dr. Julie Smith. Why has nobody told me this before? This book was recommended to me. Everyone kept going on about it. They were recommending, you should get this book, you should get this book. So eventually I went and I got it, and I wasn't disappointed. I gave this 10 out of 10. I actually said, I think in the halfway point, this was my favourite book so far. Other books I think have either been equal or overtaken it, but I would highly recommend this. It's got everything in there. What she's really done really well is that she's looked at all the things that might be affecting someone. She's a psychologist, and she's put everything together, and she's relationships, grief, stress, depression, low moods, all sorts. Every chapter makes sense. It's a thick book, and I read it all. I couldn't put it down, and I really, really loved it. So they're my 4 books, the 4 books that I've recommended this year. I may do another book review that's free there. There's the 4th one. I may do another book review one day. Do you know what? For now, though, I think I've read enough books and I've done enough book reviews. But let me know if you've read any of the book reviews. Which was your favourite book? Have you purchased any of the books? Have you done your own book reviews? I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.